Alicia Wheeler, and I'm a 2012 Metro Atlanta Corps member. I teach at Camp Creek Middle School, and I teach 6th and 7th grade Spanish. I grew up in Arizona, and I was very fortunate to be able to go to a high school in which I was really involved. My passion has always been legal studies and the law, but I never knew quite what avenue I wanted to go down in regards to the legal studies. My senior year, I had an internship at the district attorney's office. One thing that surprised me at my internship with the district attorney was when we were in front of the judge would always ask, how many years of education have you received? And the majority of people standing in front of the judge had never received a high school education. I had always heard of the revolving door between crime rates and education rates. However, I had never really seen it up front and up close. It made me also realize that education was something that nobody could take away from you, and that was something that really struck me at home. At Camp Creek Middle School, we are a Title I in South Fulton County, really close to the airport. A lot of challenges we face is the location of our school. The way the lines are drawn, it's between like an industrial yard and also a major highway. So the majority of our students are bused in. A lot of them have no way to either stay after school or become of after-school programs because of this. So we see often a lot of participation just because people can't just get to school. My vision and goal for my students are two parts. One is their academics and one is for social skills. My first year in the classroom, I really only had that academic portion of I wanted so many students to pass my class and be proficient in Spanish and things like that. However, my first semester, we had over 4 fights in my classroom. It was no longer a safe environment for me, for my students, for anyone, and learning was just not taking place. And so I really took a lot of time to reflect and seek help and figure out what I could do in my classroom to make it a place of learning. So I changed my vision and added a social aspect for that second semester, and we did an entire unit on conflict resolution. I want 100% of my students to pass my class. I want 85% of my students to master content, and I want my students to be on a novice high level in regards to the RSWL rubric. In addition to my academic goals, I also work a lot with the other teachers within the 6th grade department to collaborate and develop curriculum that students are learning different things within their social studies classroom that they're also learning in my classroom. And then I also involve the social aspect where I want my students to be responsible, respectful, and passionate for learning. So far this year, I have 100% students passing my class, and we are at an 85.3% mastery of content, so I'm really excited. They've done really well. They're also at the range of a novice mid and a novice high on the RSWL rubric. My future right now is a little bit up in the air. I'm currently pregnant with my daughter. I have, though, applied for 2 programs in Arizona to study law. My end goal for law school would be to get into juvenile defense in order to work with children within the foster care system, as well as to be a part of a program that develops different educational programs for children within the juvenile defense court system.